1007 asks,
what are some cool trends you see in Korea that wouldn't be considered cool in Canada or the States? So Korea is a really trendy country and there are too many things to talk about, so we're just gonna stick with men's fashion.
Okay, we're gonna first talk about shiny suits.
I
I don't mean that shiny.
Oh.
I mean like Edward's glossy chest shiny. Like it's really sparkly. They have black, gray, and silver.
Right.
Right? And what's the material made out of?
I don't know. We're talking about like suits here. So like a blazer and pants and like a dress shirt and a tie. And they're all shiny. Like it looks like they're made out of...
Tinfoil?
No, not tinfoil. That's too shiny. But they're like reflective. They're not like matted color. They look like glossy suits. And even you'll see some of the ties have like studded rhinestones in them.
It'll be like pink and purple swirled, and then there'll be like pink and purple rhinestones like swirling. Like it is a full pimp outfit.
Yeah, so when we first saw it, we thought, Korea has a lot of pimps in it.
That's a little bit odd.
Yes, but then we noticed that these suits are sold very commonly in a lot of places, so we realized that Korea does not have a pimping problem, because after all, pimping ain't easy.
That's right.
So the second thing we want to talk about is flower boys.
So flower boys are fashion leaders. They always look amazing, and they wear really fitted, tight clothing. Something that Simon could never fit into in Korea.
Wouldn't work.
Yeah, and their hair is like really nicely coiffed, and sometimes they do wear makeup.
Yeah.
They might wear like BB cream, or sometimes they might wear like an eyeliner or something.
They don't have any hair on their face or hair on their chest or in their arms. They're very non-testosterone-y.
Now I want to emphasize that this isn't considered to be a negative thing. Like you don't look at a flower boy and say like, oh, that guy looks so stupid. They're considered to be really, really hot.
Girls really like them.
Yes, but from a North American perspective, it actually took me a while to understand why. Because when I first came here and I saw them, I was like, these guys are really girly looking. And then 3 months later, I was like, wow, these guys are so hot. But I'd email my friends pictures and they'd be like, who's that girl? And I'm like, it's a boy.
So that's one of the things that we're worried about when it comes to people being initiated into K-pop from like a Western perspective. They might look at some K-pop idols and be like, that's a girl, or that guy looks very girly, and they might not be interested in it, and we don't really think that trend can really transfer over well into North American culture.
Well, I have a perfect example of that. I would say Hero from JYJ. He's considered to be like such a hot guy in Korea and Japan and China. He's really, really big. But when I show him to my friends in North America, they always say he looks like a woman.
Yes. So we notice this a lot in K-dramas as well, in which girls pretend to be guys and they actually pass as guys, which is very confusing. I don't really see that being possible in North American dramas.
Yeah, I don't think, especially someone like you could pull that off.
Sangre, I'm a girl, time for the kisses!
So that's it for this week's TLDR.
If there's a question you want us to answer for next week's TLDR, leave your question in the Google Moderator page.
Or you can check over the questions and vote up and vote down questions that you like or dislike.
Huzzah!
Finished!